The conference has been going over, basically it talks about 3 different people in the Bible, Hannah, Samuel, and David. And it's kind of funny because my name is Hannah, so it feels very personal in a way to see like a pattern in the Bible of someone who really poured out her heart to God, and God was able to use that for his own purpose. And I think, so in a personal way, like it really caused me to reevaluate.
Like I feel like I've been pulling back a lot, just like focusing on school a lot, which is good, but the Lord, his will is more important.
God needs our cooperation for him to lead, and he can't do anything without us. And it takes our free will. Like we have to, to decide to do it for ourselves. He can't force us. Like we can be put in a lot of difficult situations, and we may have a lot of needs in our life, and it's easy to get down about that. Maybe I can get out of this myself, but really it's an opportunity for us to touch the Lord, to like pour ourselves out. And in that way, we can understand what's on God's heart, and then we can put God's needs before our needs. So I really enjoyed that.
When we're praying to Him and speaking to Him, we shouldn't take it lightly. We shouldn't try to hide things, but we really need to open our heart and open up what's really burdening us so that He can know what's on our heart, and then we can know what's on His heart.
I had the very similar experience like Hannah. I was going through some hardships, and I was like very desperate before the Lord for something. And as I was praying before the Lord and like really crying before the Lord, He really showed what's in His heart. So I consecrate my college life to Him.
So it's been really great to hear that actually our God has a need, and we also have this need, and through our prayer our need can be aligned with God's need.
Learning how God's need in us is just as important as our need in Him. And if we understand that we and God are two together, united, then we'll be able to conquer all our goals. And with this essential union, we can make the impossible possible.
Trying to learn how to open myself to His word and His will, so that His will can be done through me, because it's not hard, but it's also not very easy. And just going with that open mind, trying to make everything not about me and making everything about Him, because that's essentially what this Christian life is about.
God is able to use my situation to walk through His ultimate plan and His ultimate goal for humanity. I'm just part of God's plan. I'm just a channel, and God is using to accomplish His whole purpose. I should know that I don't have the answer to everything, but I'm just someone who's standing there for a particular time, and God is going to use me, and He's going to use others with me to bring His purpose to accomplishment. So I should just be there and do my part according to God's lead.
Hannah's ministry was also really powerful because of the environment or conflicts that we have. It's part of God's plan to get us closer to Him.
I always know that I need God, and I really need Him to save me, and I need Him in my life. But even more than that, God needs us. God needs us for His purpose, and we can be valuable to Him. And it's kind of hard to think about that sometimes and even believe it. After that, I truly believe it.
There's been many points in my life lately that just make coming to this conference this weekend. It was like getting back into the body. It's getting back into the flow, and it's crazy. It's a crazy feeling inside. We've talked a lot about a lot of things this weekend about dispensational value, and that's something I've never even thought about before. How God needs us to serve Him. He's limited by man to a degree, because He needs us to serve Him to fulfill His eternal purpose. It's mind-blowing.
There was a noticeable increase in new students who attended this conference. Pray that the words spoken would impact these new ones for the increase of the church. Pray that the students would be produced as Nazarites and prophets, speaking for the Lord on their campuses, the economy of God, for the eternal purpose of God. A key factor of the growing number of college students attending the Midwest College Conference is the growing number of teams and campus workers serving on the campuses. Let us continue to pray for this spread.